Okay, today I thought I'd show you a couple of the different ways that I charge up the Pepsi sprayer. The first one that we use most of the time is just a CO2 canister hooked up to a regulator and the all-important inlet fitting to let the gas into the keg. This works really good. You charge it up to maybe 50, 60 psi with about 4 gallons in the tank, and it'll spray out the whole 4 gallons without having to be recharged. The other system we use, especially for large commercial areas, holds 2 kegs, and it's strapped into a dolly on the back, nice big wheels. You can roll this around with you, and has a little shelf with an air compressor built in. Once it gets low, you just plug it in, let it build up to whatever pressure you want, and you can hit large commercial buildings without having to go back out to your van and constantly fill up with CO2. Or you could unstrap the little CO2 tank, bring it into the commercial job, and do it that way. If all else fails, you can always put one of these fittings on a little 12-volt bike pump and keep it in your glove box for emergencies, just in case you need to pump up that last little bit of air in case you run out of CO2 or you don't happen to have this on you. Here in the van is an example of a slightly larger CO2 tank. Just a little ratcheting strap to keep it in place, and a nice long, at least 6 feet long hose so that you can take it all the way out and put your kegs on the ground as you fill them up instead of trying to hoist them into the van. And another example of it strapped into a van with a shelving system also.